Oh, hey, I'm live. Okay, I wanted to talk about, well, first of all, I think that was the best State of the Union we ever saw last night. Um, One thing I want to talk about is, okay, the stock market's been down because of these tariffs. When companies are doing well and they're earning, like Nvidia had record earnings again, but the stock was down because it's all people are just worried about tariffs. I think there's going to be some money with investing with steel companies. You figure, okay, this is going to give U.S. companies a big advantage over importing all this Chinese steel. Okay, one steel company that is not very expensive is Cleveland Cliffs. The stock is a $10 stock. Okay, one of the reasons U.S. Steel opted for Nippon, aside from the money, was U.S. Steel Cleveland Cliffs tie-up was likely to receive antitrust scrutiny. Cleveland Cliffs and U.S. Steel are the second and third largest steel makers in the United States. Okay, Cleveland Steel still wants to buy U.S. Steel. Let's see, the code number for Cleveland Steel is CLF. I've been doing some just looking yesterday. The price has gone up a little. Now you figure the biggest shareholder of Cleveland Steel is BlackRock, then it's Vanguard, then it's Penn Water Capital, then it's State Street Corporation. Um, the fact that these companies are going to have a 25% advantage, I think will actually, hey Joe Carol Dodds, I predict that Steve and Clear will go up a little bit. I'm not urging anybody to buy any, but I think what Trump is doing, people don't get it with tariffs. Instead of us competing with other countries, tonight I was doing a search trying to find what the tariffs were on Canadian goods, let's say in 2000. Well, Google, as usual, just scrubs the internet clean of this stuff. But I think if people want to do some small investments, Cleveland Steel might do well. It was up. It was up today compared to yesterday a little bit. Um, I think by the end of summer, all these stocks are going to be back up. The sad thing is, so many people are just panic selling. People buy a stock. Let's say a stock's $50, and it goes down $4, and then the next day it goes down $2 or $3. What do they do? They're just going to panic sell. Um, Let me put the code number in here. Let's see, Cleveland Cliffs. Code number is CLF. Yeah, I tried doing this on YouTube and it won't work. Hey, HVAC repair guy. I just want to give people, a short little message of what I think of Cleveland Cliffs. You figure Nippon agreed to buy U.S. Steel, but the deal has faced significant opposition. But the fact that Cleveland Cliffs is a $10 stock, and even if it went up 25%, in a year, that's a 25% return. Just check out Cleveland Steel um, if you're interested in making some money in the steel industry. You figure for much of the 20th century, U.S. Steel was the largest steel producer in the United States and in the world. And then it really went down in the 70s. And one reason why steel went down in the 70s is because Japan was undercutting prices. Um, and then I remember the unions in Pennsylvania, there were steel towns all over the place. Wherever there was a river, you had a steel town. Hey, Steph Richard. I'm talking about investing in steel companies. You figure the unions raised their prices so high with these deals that Allenwood Steel, Bethlehem Steel, um, all these steel companies basically went under in the late 70s and early 80s because they would operate at a loss if they paid what the unions were asking. But just do some research and check out, most people don't want to spend a lot of money on these stocks, but figure, hey, $10 stock, I think it went up 6 or 8% yesterday. I like to try to make some extra money on stocks. Well, that's all I wanted to say. So everybody have a good night. Thanks for watching.